Need a haircut. I'm wearing the beanie.
Welcome back, guys. This is our check-in video. This is day 12. We're 12 days into our intermittent fasting and keto diet that we started at the beginning of this month.
So we are past our halfway point and we're doing a check-in video. A lot has been going on. We live in Seattle. We got 10 inches of snow. The whole city shut down. So we've been snowed into our house for the last couple of days, only to head out for certain things. Hence needing a haircut. But we want to do a video just to let you guys know where we're at, what we think so far. Yeah, I guess with that.
How are you feeling?
You can't start with me, because I'm going to knock all the things out and you're going to have nothing to talk about.
I will have something to talk about.
How do I feel before I go through a whole list of things? I feel really good. Minus the shaky start. I think we had a couple rough days of the keto flu. So essentially you feel like you're sick because you're so deprived of carbs and your body's really confused about what's going on. After that, the intermittent fasting piece, it's been pretty interesting. I would actually say that I kind of dislike it. And I was telling Amy this a couple days ago. I dislike not being hungry, because you realize that it's like this void that you want to fill, and it's really satisfying when you get to eat and fill that void. Like, I didn't think before this challenge that I would miss being hungry, but I actually kind of do miss being hungry. How do you feel?
Oh boy. I have felt quite frustrated over the past few days. I have not hit full ketosis, and that's been a little hard because David here has hit it already for a few days now. And I don't know why I haven't gotten there yet. Also, it's that lovely time of the month for me where I have noticed I have been way more moody than I usually am around this time. He can...
I have no idea what you're talking about. You've been great.
That also has been a little difficult to deal with. I'm way more moody. I feel like I'm a lot harder to be around.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I feel bad for these guys.
We did a little bit of research on that front.
Yeah.
So yeah,
apparently it's all normal.
Yeah, that's totally normal. So I can't speak. Go ahead, you can speak to it.
Yeah, so I read a few articles. There were a lot of studies that came across women who had abnormally long periods, 10 days plus, or they had completely lost their period. They were more moody, so they were, I don't know, I haven't noticed an abnormally long period during this week, so we'll see. I guess I'll keep you guys updated if you want.
But your ketones levels also drop when you're on the cycle. They
plummeted, you guys.
So I think Amy at first was upset because she wasn't at ketosis. So we bought these urine strips. So you pee in a cup, full disclosure. You pee in a cup and you put this urine stick in, and it essentially can tell you how many ketones your body's releasing.
Yep.
And that's how we know that I'm in full ketosis.
Yep.
And Amy was close. She was at the moderate, and then
I went all the way back down.
And then she went all the way back down. And it's really frustrating for both of us because we introduced working out.
Yeah. Well, it was suggested to me by a friend that...
Thanks, Carla.
Yeah, Carla, thank you for that. That maybe I should work out to burn off all of the extra carbs in my system. So we stayed up until 10 p.m. and did a 15-minute routine just to burn off all those extra carbs. And I woke up this morning and I had less ketones than I did when I was at moderate. So I almost wanted to cry.
but again, she just started her cycle.
Yeah.
And we haven't worked out really much at all in the last couple months. So we tried to burn those extra carbs to see what happened, and then Amy got the ketone slap in the face of you're actually releasing less ketones. So Amy's gonna stick in there though.
Yep.
and we're gonna keep plugging away at it, and hopefully her ketones, she starts producing more ketones. But the short of it is, we learned that the female cycle, should I call it the female cycle? Sure. The female cycle
is affected by the keto diet.
Correct. And vice versa, ketones are also affected by the cycle. Newsflash there. We had no idea. But the other part of our check-in is, how are you feeling? What do you think of the challenge so far?
I like it and I don't. I like it because I've noticed that I'm not as hungry anymore. Like, our diet was the traditional 12-hour. We do the 8-hour block of being able to eat, but we have actually been pushing that back an extra 2 hours. So instead of starting at 10, we're starting anywhere between 11 and noon now, and I'm not even really finding myself hungry. And then, you know, when we have dinner before 6 o'clock rolls around, I'm not even hungry for dinner. I could probably even scrap dinner if I really wanted to.
That actually makes it challenging. So
it does.
Here's a tip. When you get to ketosis, you actually have to keep an eye. If you're trying to be strict about stopping eating at 6, we found ourselves multiple times this week realizing that it's almost 6 o'clock and neither one of us
are hungry,
and we haven't been making dinner. So
we're scrambling at the last minute to throw a dinner together and eat before our cutoff time.
Correct. What else?
I'm very sad because breakfast was my favorite meal of the day and I don't get to eat it during this challenge. But the coffee, the replacement coffee, is not bad. I highly suggest it. I'll have David put the link in for the recipe. I don't know, have you already?
Yes, the last video.
Okay. The last video has it.
Yeah, but I'll link back to that video if you want.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that coffee. I like it. It's really bizarre drinking almost 50 grams of fat
in your coffee.
And being okay with it.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
But it keeps you full up until the time where you need to start eating, which is great.
I think beyond that, we're losing weight. We haven't measured. We actually measured with a tape measure our dimensions. We haven't checked that yet, but combined, Aimee and I have lost 4 pounds over the last 11 days. I know a lot of people are going to say it's water weight, but
which it is
to a certain extent. But it's also nice to see we're heading in the right direction.
What else? Oh, the meals. The meals.
Amee's not a big fan of the meals.
Let's
just throw it out there. She's not a big fan of the meals.
I like carbs. I love bread. That has been the most difficult thing to find a replacement for. I know there's like recipes you can find online, but you have to have a lot of ingredients to supplement those recipes, and it can get quite expensive if you're not looking to do this long term. I'd almost not even suggest maybe even starting this diet unless you were dedicated.
I think the whole supplementing bread and wraps and rice, it's just like if you're trying to make bread at home by yourself. Like, you're gonna have to prepare yourself for making bread, the time it takes to make bread. So you're essentially replacing something you could take off the shelves with something that you have to make from scratch.
Yeah. And I've had some fails, let me tell you. Tried making tortillas the other day. And that did not work.
The tortillas are fine.
They were.
We didn't eat them. That's
how fine they were.
We didn't eat them. So
they were not edible. Other than that, I don't.
I think that's it.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's the update.
We'll keep the video short. 11 more days to go. Scratch that. 10 more days to go. Hopefully Aimee hits ketosis.
Yes.
And yeah, I think that's the check-in.
Yeah.
If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel. Also follow us on Instagram for our daily updates. God, I swear there was something else. I can't think of it right now. Yep. Okay.
All right,
guys. Well,
thanks for watching.
That's all I can remember. So
if you have any questions, please feel free to.
Any questions? Shoot us a message.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
There's something else.